Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So this isn't gonna be the Rubik's Cube because I've actually put a pause on that. I'm experimenting with the zero-tick side of Minecraft, which is a different method of powering, and it makes things instant. This is my zero-tick area, where there are clocks, such as this one, which actually isn't instant because the pistons aren't updating perfectly. There we go. Zero tick clock. There are ABCDAs. Bunch of designs for that. There's some zero tick repeaters and much else. This is the best example. Not this one. This one is the best example of instant I can give. So if I freeze the game, if I step a single tick, it instantly closes. Tick and freeze. Okay. But yeah, I've also been working on this redstone project actually took me the longest any redstone project has ever taken me, all for an instant 3x3. That's it. That's all I wanted. But that's not what I want to focus on today. What I want to do is do my best to show you guys the building process of a zero-tick door. This is what I want the shape of the door to be. The design, the shape and design is by a guy on YouTube called The Bob. And the specific title is How I Make Zero-Tick Doors Part 2. I think I made my own layout for this door, which I'm about to build. Okay, so that is the door layout right here. So how it'll work is, let me get a lever. These will power. This will power, this will power, this will power, this will power. Then on closing, these three would power normally. Then we would have a zero-tick double that goes like that, and then this just extends at the same time that this does. So that would be an instant closing. So let me just make the outline for the door so that I know where not to cross, I guess. There we go. Now, I'm gonna quickly make the input over here since I'm still kind of new to building these kinds of doors. I went ahead and quickly made this dual edge zero-tick circuit, which I'm gonna give a demonstration of. Okay. One part of the ABBA. And now it's an ABCDA. I'm going to quickly put these inputs on the other side so that they're easier to run into the door. And then we'll start linking them up. Okay, so this now, it'll go A, B, C. And then when I want it to go the other way, it'll go C, B, A. So it'll do the reverse of whatever it did at the start. So I sketched out how it's gonna work, and if you remember, those three and this one are gonna activate first, so I'm gonna link A up into those. Okay, there, that should be all linked up, and I also put in a few of the extra blocks around here so that it doesn't look so gapped. So I'm gonna reset these to where they should be. Okay, let's test it. Perfect. So beautiful. That's zero ticking. So I'll tick freeze / tick step. Boom. Yep. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Boom. And it's ready to go again. So I'm just gonna let that do its thing. Now let's see the reverse, which should just boop. Yep, see? Immediate, instant, /tick unfreeze. Okay. Now I'm gonna link up B. Let's see, which piston needs B? Okay, so this piston right here needs the B input. Right here. So I need to, do I want to make this small? Yeah, let's make this small-ish. Small as it can be. Okay. Meet you when it's done. Okay, we're back. I had to use a zero tick repeater here because the signal was 16 and it wouldn't have been able to reach. So let's see. Boom! Perfect. Let's see if the reverse works as well. Oh no, it doesn't work. Wait. No, it doesn't work. Hang on. I'm gonna freeze the game so that I can see what's actually happening. Tick freeze /tick step. We know that works. 4, 5, 6, and the ABCCBA resets. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay, so the zero tick, so how it works, since you can't add delay to zero ticks normally, zero ticks operate on something called bed, which is block event delay, and each zero tick repeater is one bed, and because B and A are one bed apart, but B's signal from its like activation point, like this piston, is also one bed, they activate at the same time and it can't do that. So what needs to happen is I need to add a zero tick repeater to here, which will be a simple fix. Be right back. Choices. Here do I block it or here do I block it? Problem solved. Okay, now let's test it. So let me just quickly reset that. I want it to be on. Hang on. Okay. Boom. That worked fine. Perfect. /tick. Let's get that in slow motion. Let's freeze the game. Tick step 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, let's see it. Ready? Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. That is what we want to see. That is good. Okay. Let's see. So. Now let's link C up. Let's link C up into. Let's link C up into here using something like this, and then will that be a problem? Let's do it like. No, I can't do it like that either. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna link that into here. Zero tick repeater and no block to help update, because if I had it how it was before, then the block I had here wouldn't have been doing anything to the piston. Okay, it's fancy. No, it will be locational. Okay, be right back. Okay, quick explanation of locationality. just something that happens with 0 ticks while I test the door. So locationality is basically when a block, oh hey, it works. When blocks update in a different order. So like what the video I was watching said to assume is that redstone is random. So if we had, say, I'm just gonna build off over here. If we had something like this was the block that we wanted powered and not any other block. If we had something like, I'm editing the examples that it actually does what I'm talking about. Okay, so we want this piston to be powered by this redstone dust, not this one. But if redstone dust is random, then this dust could actually power this block instead of this dust, which for 0 teching is a problem, but in any other field of redstone, it isn't. Okay, anyway. Boosh. Oh, it wasn't fixed, it was broken. That. Okay. I'm just gonna fix that too. So what action? That would be powered, and I don't want that. There we go. Okay, so what actually is the problem here? What's occurring? Closing obviously doesn't work. Where did... Hang on. I think... It's like... I don't know. Hang on. I don't know why it's not working. I mean, it closes-ish. It's fine if we leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna go test some stuff. Be right back. Okay, I found the problem. So the problem is with redstone update order, this one is actually powering this piston before this piston activates. So this dust is powering this piston like 2 dust ticks before this piston activates, which is why this block is getting pushed off to the side. So what I think I can do is, can't kill that. Let's see if I do that and then sure. Okay, what I can do is I can note block, can't here, disconnect that. I can't disconnect that. Actually, that's fine because this is one over than this. So tick unfreeze should be so. Now if I try the, is that the wrong block? That's the wrong block. Now if I tried the closing, opening or whatever, it should work. Let's get rid of that. So open. I mean, not quite, but we'll get there. Just, I have a really simple, it's just, I take the rising edge output off of this, so I would have something like an observer off, and I'll show you later. Okay. So, freeze the game again. So broken. Yeah, that would make sense. That would also make sense. Gosh. I don't need that anymore. Okay, slash tick unfreeze. I'm gonna have to quote Avocado, a really good door YouTuber. 90% of this process is reset. Why? Why doesn't it work now? Do that later. Flash tick freeze. Boop. Flash tick step. Boop. Rot. Ugh, this is so annoying. This needs its own ABCCBA because it needs to go ABCCBA. I can have like an opening ABCCBA and a closing ABCCBA. This can be the opening one. So, okay, I guess I'll meet you back once I've done that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I am doing. Still don't know what I'm doing. Come on! What if I didn't use an ABCCBA? Problem removed. Now I just make a 0 tick chain that goes boop. Then it goes boop. No. What? No. Yeah. Yes. Maybe. No. 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 Nope. Yes. No. Maybe. I have an idea, guys. No, this isn't gonna work because it's probably gonna power that. I don't know, let's see. Yay! It opened. Shoot. It opened. Okay. Now I just need to like make a 0 tick chain that does that. Part 1. Yay. It can do that. I just went ahead and built the rest of it. Let's see. I found the problem. Beautiful. Nope. Yay! Ready? Yay! What keeps happening to this block? I guess I just never replaced it. Will it work? No. No. I don't think it worked. I don't think. No, I didn't even build the opening, the closing side. So I guess I'll get to work on that right now. Domain expansion. Extra piston. Abracadabra. Or should I say ABBAcadabra. But okay. I just realized I need to take this and flip it like this so that this can go into both the A side and the C side. So that actually, yeah, I think I need to do it like that. I'll be right back when I get it working. Okay, that was much more off-camera work than I would have hoped. You can see from my test over there. Now I'm hoping that it'll work. So, let's see if I do this opening. So then this observer should be here. Don't break. Okay. I'm just gonna remove these blocks. I don't care. Why? Oh, it doesn't even work. Maybe I don't give this an instant update and we're good. No, not good. Now this side doesn't work. What if I just want both sides to work? That's so much to ask for. Why does this need an updater anyway? Hang on. Why? Okay. Great. It's locational. Okay, I've come up with a fix. If I just wire this redstone into here, it should work. So let's get rid of all this. Should hopefully work. Yep, problem solved. Okay. Now, /tick freeze comes the fun part. Testing! Yes. Finally. Okay, it took a few tweaks to timing, but I finally got these pistons to fire. Okay, so they'll only fire when it's their turn to fire. Now we just run them into the corresponding pistons and we're done. Oh, this has been such a challenging project. Okay, see you once I made these zero-tick repeaters. Okay, so if we look at it this way, A, B, C, C, B, A. Okay. Now, I just do what I did before, but with this one. Hey. It's one short, which means that all of these need another zero-tick repeater so that the timings can be synced. Also made a quick change over here, so instead of the dust being here, it's over here, so that it doesn't interfere with anything. I can actually just bring this line up one. Okay. That's fine. No, it's not fine. This needs to be lower because there's a walkway here, so it needs to be 2 lower. Okay, problem solved. Actually, this is locational. It's not gonna work that well. Okay, now I need to link this into here. Need to link this into here. Then the B goes into here. And then C goes into here and here. Okay. Okay. That should be that part. So I guess now I get to test it. Opening part of the closing. It didn't. It worked. It did work. Yeah, it did work. Okay, so now B, CC, and then it'll, yeah, okay. Quick explanation of this part and this part. This part I just ran out of signal strength here, so I redirected into a target block, and then I'm updating this piston with this no block so that it detects the signal. Over here I'm doing the same thing, where I can't power this piston without powering this piston, so I need to power this block and then update it with a no block. Not enough signal strength, so I'm just gonna build a redstone repeater, 0-tick repeater. You know what's gonna be really annoying? Getting signals to this piston and this piston without getting into the doorway area, especially this piston, because this will have to be powered right here, which is actually not gonna be that bad. So yeah, okay, I think I can do that, and then I'll power right here with, okay. Look, I'm so smart. If I do that, then the signal can't go down from here, right? And if I power that, then it won't go down. Look. And I can power this piston independently without powering any of the other pistons. See, I'm so smart. It's testing time. Opening, we know that works. Part of the closing. Yes. Very good. Just 2 more pulses, I hope. I think I can double hijack this part. No. I'll just bring the signal up and over. It's fine. I'm almost done. I'm so close. I can feel it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's not going to be a problem, is it? I hope not. Totally is, isn't it? It's gonna be a problem just to rub it in my face that it's a problem. Okay, the reason that this might be a problem is because since all the other ones have 1 extra bed, but C has 2, it's gonna like desync things in a way. Yeah, okay. You know what that means? Testing time. No. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, I tried adding this to see if that will work. Testing time. No, it's not gonna work. I think I know what I have to do. I think that I'm going to have to add a D to this. That's painful. That's painfully close. Okay, let's zero tick repeater time. Okay, I actually should be able to get rid of this zero tick repeater and link it straight into this other one. Okay, hoping that works. Does it work the same as before? Yes, it does. I think I just quoted a movie. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the disable piston here, and then I'm gonna link D up into that piston over there. What the heck did I just do? What? Okay. Wait. No. Oh, okay. I think my favorite section of this build is this section I'm working in right now over here with my little army of zero tick repeaters, and then this really tight knit ABCCBA with like locked outputs. It's actually pretty fun to make. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be enough signal strength, guys. Okay, hang on. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So all zero tick repeater, that should make it. Hopefully. The gods are toying with me. I connected it up. So you know what that means. It's testing time. Opening. What? I was really hoping that it would have worked, but I guess not. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it was just a wiring problem. We're still close, guys. Okay, hang on. How do I wire this so that it can be the same as over there? Hang on, I need to check if this will make it. Yeah, that'll make it, Okay, moment of truth. Nope, no, still not. It's still not working. It's still not working. Still not working. Dude, I spent almost 2 hours on this project. Okay. For some reason, this line of dust isn't powering. And I don't know why. Like, look, you can see. So I'm just gonna guess it has to do with... Guys, there's still hope. Okay, hang on. Guys, it has taken 1 hour some. No, like 2 hours to do. But I have made this into a zero tick door. Okay. I stand on it and I claim my prize. Well, I can't really get it into view if I do that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next video, whatever door I decide to try and tackle. Might be the part 1 door, the 2x2 seamless glass piston door. from the vlog series. It might be another. But, bye. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.